Hello YouTube, Robert here from Canada's North, God's country, and today is a second video about my Harpers ferry rifle. I'm making this video because a fella that is a subscriber apparently, yes I have subscribers, crazy huh? Anyhow, he was curious to know about my Harpers ferry rifle, as he I guess lives by the original manufacturing area, I believe down in Virginia. Anyhow, so first of all, let's give this one a little shoot. Yeah! All right. And let's do a little examination of her, and because that might be fun. So here it is, from the start, from her butt. Now you'll notice this, though not from 1803, that is the original pattern of this rifle. This one was made in the 60s, so it's still an antique pretty much, by Antonio Zoli. I got this one very inexpensively. And I had to do a little bit of work inside the lock, and I had to fix the stock and whatnot. I got it for a dance because the person who owned it couldn't get it to work. He said it didn't work, it's no good, etc., etc. And anyhow, a brief examination showed me that it's pretty good. A couple things: I had to polish the innards of the lock. So these Zoli Harpers ferries are actually pretty damn good. If you know a little bit, polish the interior of your lock. Use a longer frizzen. If you find, use a longer flint. If you find that your frizzen isn't sparking, heat treat it. These are small things that you can do. And the finish on the stocks originally was terrible, so I stripped that off. And I had to repair some spots on it. But anyhow, aside from that, a hand rubbed linseed oil and mineral spirits, 50-50. This is a really good trick. What you do is you get it hot in your hands and you rub the stock, literally. You hand rubbed until it's hot, and it brings out the figure in the wood, and it continues to bring out the figure in the wood over time. If you look at this stock, it's actually really beautiful. This is a really nice rifle now, and I'm very partial to it. It shoots exceedingly well. Now, I think the original caliber of these rifles was like 52 or just 50 or 54 or something. Now these, back in the 60s, were made in 58 caliber by Zoli. And I think that's because it was the 100-year anniversary of the American Civil War, so they were pumping out 1861 Springfield and Enfield, so they had the tooling to do 58 caliber. So I imagine probably everything that came out at that time was probably around 58 caliber that they were doing, if they weren't Brown Besses. Anyhow, yeah, absolutely a fantastic rifle. It shoots very well. The lock is quick. The springs are good. Internal polishing and cleaning things does a huge service to any flintlock. That's what I did. She shoots great. And you can generally still get these really cheap. I haven't seen any around where I'm at in a while. If I do, I rest assured I'm going to get it. I'm going to strip it down, and I'm going to rebuild it just like I did this, because they're worth it. They are worth it. A little bit of final finishing, and you have yourself a damn good rifle. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. To that particular person who was asking questions, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions about any of the other guns that I shoot or restore or build, please feel free to ask, because I just think it's neat. So, from my spot way north, this is where I come out and shoot and do idle and generally have a good old time by myself. Anyhow, from Canada's North, thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.